Quick Aeon mining review as per request by one of my viewers. Is this a legitimate cloud mining platform, or is it just another investment scam? All of that and more coming up in just a moment. Stay tuned. Welcome to the channel. On the channel, what I do most of the time, as per request by my viewers, is I review income opportunity systems, platforms, and even training products. If it's make money online that you're after, or steer yourself away from a potential scam, make sure you find that subscribe button and also click on the bell notification icon. That way you won't miss out on any of these important updates. I've been doing these type of reviews, passive income system reviews, since 2017, heavily on this channel, and reviews in general since 2013. So here we are on my blog. I'll also include a link to this blog post version of this review underneath in the description box for those of you who might want to share it with family and friends. Okay, so here we are, Aeon mining, unregistered cloud mining scam, question mark. That's what we're going to find out here today. There's no information about who owns or runs this company on their own website. The domain aeonmining.com, privately registered June 25th, 2017. Okay, older domain. Set to expire in 2026. Was updated December 29, 2024 to the current version that most of you guys are familiar with if you were looking into this. Now the domain is aged since 2017, but it looks like it was parked until mid-2024. As you can see, that's when traffic started going into the thing. Before that, there was pretty well no traffic until late 2024. Top countries in traffic to that website: number 1, United States, number 2, Brazil, number 3, Bulgaria, number 4, India, number 5, Saudi Arabia. Now, according to them, they were founded in 2019 and it's headquartered in the UK. Okay. I'm not going to go through all of this or else we're going to be here all day. As I said, the link to the blog post review where you guys can get all the details is underneath this video in the description box below. But sadly, basically, they're making a whole bunch of claims, showing a whole bunch of pictures and promising, the world to people. But sadly, there is no proof of any of this, okay? What there is proof of is the address, okay? So if you go and type in Aeon Mining into Google, it lands you on this address here. 58 Dave in Google's places. 58 Davies Street, London, okay, United Kingdom. Now, the good news is it's a real address, okay? But the bad news is there's an antique store there. This is the actual business that's at that address. It's called Gray's Antique Market. So you can't mistake a mining company for an antique store, okay? Another thing I want to say is no one in their right mind would give you their real address if they aren't legit. Why would I say that? Well, keep watching and I'll get into it. So the address at 58 Davy Street in London belongs to an antique store, and upstairs is a housing complex. There's no mining there, guys. There's no mining facility. There's no office there for Aeon Mining. However, if you go to Google Maps, it's going to show up Aeon Mining is there. How did they do that? It's not hard for guys who know how to do SEO to pretend that a company is in that address area, okay? It's been done so many times before to fool so many people out of their hard-earned money. At the end of the day, use your own common sense. You don't have to believe a thing that I tell you, okay? But these are my findings. Now, another layer of legitimacy. They're trying to look legit. They have a UK incorporation certificate on their website, right? That is all legitimate. However, Many scams use UK incorporation certificates because they are very cheap. I live in Canada. I can get one of these for like 50 bucks, okay? And they tend to fool inexperienced investors. Most of these investors that want to make passive income online, right, just want to drop some money down and multiply the heck out of it. They don't even want to look at common sense. They're just too excited to get the returns that they abandon all of their common sense in hopes that it's going to pan out for them. Okay, so they don't even care about legitimacy. However, it should be legitimately registered with the FCA. FCA is the Financial Conduct Authority. It's the UK securities regulator. If I was investing in a company, I would want them to be registered with the FCA if they're pretending to be in the FCA. If they're pretending to be in the UK, I want them to be registered with the Financial Conduct Authority. Why? Because the securities regulator would actually audit them. They would have to hand over their financials to the security regulator and have to prove that they're creating revenue from legitimate mining, etc., and not from network marketing recruitment. The reason that they're not registered with the FCA is because the only revenue that I can see going into Aeon mining is from network marketing recruitment. Now, the ruse behind Aeon mining is these machines. Okay, they're claiming you guys don't have to go buy machines, you don't have to rent machines. You could just get in this thing, and the minimum investment, guys, to get in here is 10 bucks. Average person is going to say, wow, it's 10 bucks, it's nothing, I'm going to try it out. It's going to cost you a lot more if you think like that. What the heck do I mean? Keep watching, keep listening. So there's no proof of any of this, of mining rigs, even cloud mining. So far as what I'm seeing, there's no proof. Any of you guys that have already invested in this thing don't have any proof. It gets worse. Aeon Mining claims this is one of their mining centers. It's a fancy looking building, right? It looks really cool. Now the problem with this idea is there's a whole bunch of other companies claiming that's their building too. Right? Here's the Australian Bitcoin company, here's the construction company, right? Marketing, and what is that one? Same company as that one. CS Group is another one. Archon Energy Data Center. This is a different one in some other kind of data center with a different name. Which company actually owns this thing? In a nutshell, what am I trying to say here? I'm saying there's a whole bunch of different companies. This is one of the pictures that they're showing on aeonmining.com, claiming that that is one of their data centers. Apparently it's not theirs. Apparently there's a whole bunch of other people trying to capitalize on the same picture. This picture is available on Google. You guys can just grab this picture. And the thing is, these guys didn't even bother to Photoshop the Aeon Mining logo on it. I've seen other Ponzi schemes will go and put their name on a picture and say, hey, we are there. This is our headquarter data center, right? No, they're not. That's not theirs. Okay. Now, according to Google, this is very important. This is just common sense, free information. You guys could just type this in: mining scams. Some companies pretend to provide mining services using Bitcoin mining cloud. They take your money, but never mine any Bitcoin for you. People often fall for this scam because they want to get their hands on the Bitcoin cryptocurrency, and while there are legitimate services out there, some are fraudulent. I'm going to say most of these things are fraudulent. At the end of the day, the only verifiable revenue to pay investors is from network marketing recruitment. For those of you who are familiar with Aeon Mining, maybe they're going to change this. I've had system owners make changes after I do a review on their company. But I remember them showing affiliate commission, paying out on multiple levels, meaning multi-level marketing. Okay. So I don't recommend this. It looks like a scam, just like KSD Mining. KSD Miner is another system someone asked me. I think it could be very well the same owners scamming a whole bunch of people here. Now, this is why I don't recommend it. This is why I call it a scam. Number one, anonymous owners, right? Number two, no proof of mining. They just talk about mining and showing you pictures of other companies. Number three, unsustainable returns. The returns that most of you guys want, they're unsustainable. No one in their right mind would give you that, except for Ponzi schemes. Stolen address. It's an antique store that they're claiming is their headquartered address based on Google, what they have used for SEO on Google. Number five, stolen images all over their websites. Number six, only revenue is from network marketing to pay investors. Number seven, not legally registered. Once recruitment dries up, the scheme will collapse, leaving the majority of passive investor victims in deep losses. How does this Aeon mining scam work? Random people are targeted by associates of Aeon mining, meaning network marketers. They are encouraged to invest. Investors make the minimum deposit to see what will happen. So most people are going to say, hey, it's $10, let's try it out. So what does Aeon mining do if they're smart? They'll pay out the small return, right? What happens next? Half of these people will jump for joy saying, we never made money online, and look, we made some returns. And then they'll go to like Trustpilot and start making reviews. Excellent company. Did like they promised. Once a large deposit is made, so they pay out the smaller returns to entice investors to make bigger ones. Once a larger deposit is made by an investor, they are shown big money on a screen. Now, in the old days, not that long ago, I'm just being a little dramatic here. In the old days, they used to like pay you guys returns for a little while they could. Once network marketing recruitment was established and existing, meaning enough people were recruiting new investors to pay out older ones, they would try to pay you guys out to keep everyone happy and get more people investing into the thing. But nowadays, I'm seeing some of these scam companies are so ridiculously greedy that they were gonna freeze. I'm seeing a lot of people saying, hey, we can't withdraw. We are shown like, hey, we got big money on our app, but we can't get. One guy's like, I have $800,000 in there. He believes he has $800,000 in because he looked at his app on his phone and said, oh my God, I'm a baller and I got 800, and I tried to withdraw it, and then they're telling me I got to pay some kind of tax or some kind of admin fee to unlock my account. So in the end, most investors get scammed. Some of them will get rescammed by crypto scammers recovery. That's one group on Facebook. It targets victims of these crypto scams, and then they try to pretend like, hey, we can recover. Once you invest into these schemes, your money's gone. It's pretty well sorry for your loss is what people will tell you if any of you are experienced with this, right? However, we have a lot of people that still aren't for some reason. Let me just go to one more place. Aeon Mining. Trustpilot. Let's see what they are saying on Trustpilot. Okay, so excellent rating. Is this really true? One thing you need to know about Trustpilot's a load of bullshit. They have people who can manipulate Trustpilot very easily by using bots, okay? But a lot of these reviews are made by newbies who got giddy seeing the small returns in the beginning. I started using $10 bonus, accumulated $54, deposited another $100, invested, I tested the withdrawal, everything went well. In 2 minutes, the money was in my wallet. It was also I would also like to mention customer service and answered all my questions and concerns when operating the platform. I will invest again for sure. So he got enticed. Junior must be new. At this point, this is Lisa from the US. I cannot find one single person that can say they were ripped off or did not get their investment back. I see all kinds of speculation and people saying that it's a scam that never lost any money. If you have lost money or didn't receive your withdrawal, then post that or talk about that. Otherwise, stop saying it's a scam. She must be new to Ponzi's game. She even posted her picture here. She must be one of the people who got a little of the payout in the beginning and thinks she found the holy grail. Lisa, time's going to have to serve a good story for you, my dear. I just invest $1,500 for 15 days. Contract does. I'm waiting to see if I get my money. I will definitely come back and let you know. Okay. Now, why do most people not report that they got ripped off? Well, here, I'll give you an example before I go. One of my viewers is from the Philippines, and he said, hey, Rory, in the Philippines, when people get scammed, and they get scammed every single day with these Ponzi schemes that people ask you to review, he says the reason that they don't go and tell anyone is because they're ashamed. They feel stupid. In the Philippines, Filipino doesn't raise their hand and say, we got scammed. They just feel stupid. I said, what do they do after? He says they go and try and find another one, and hopefully that one pans out for them. So Lisa Pike in the U.S., you're new to Ponzi's, or maybe you're one of the network marketers promoting the thing. That's what I think by seeing your review. Looks like a Ponzi, guys. Smells like a Ponzi. Eventually it's going to collapse, and then they're going to make more Ponzi's with different names, and then they'll funnel traffic into that one. Scam a whole bunch more people. At the end of the day, I would say it gives you the false sense that you're making money because they pay you out in small returns in the beginning, and it does some psychological harm to most people, because even though most people will lose more than they gain in the long run with these schemes, in the back of their mind, even if they made $10 or $30, even if they lost $1,000, in the back of their mind, they made $10 to $30, and they're like, still thinking, we made money. Hopefully you guys follow me. Hopefully you enjoyed this review. For those of you who understand what I'm saying, if you guys are looking for a legitimate way, not an investment scheme, they're all scams. It's open to the public. Everything that's open to the public. They have legitimate stuff that's open, like if you can go to the bank and buy an investment, but they pay out like teensy weensy little commissions or returns, pennies on your dollar. Those are legit, right? But the hot stuff that you guys want that pays out huge returns, they're all Ponzi schemes. They're all scams. Okay, I don't promote none of that. However, this is a quick story about me. I used to be a truck driver here in Canada, up to 80 hours per week away from my home. Got fed up with that lifestyle. Came online, plugged into a platform, followed the training. Wasn't very difficult, right? But I had to become consistent with it. In the beginning, started seeing some income, like part-time income, a little side hustle income here and there. And then eventually I became really consistent with it, and started seeing sizable income, right? So if you're looking for a part to full-time income online, something legitimate, just come underneath this video, click on the first link below to my website, on that first link, and take action there. Or if you're on my blog, you could just click here for my #1 recommendation. Anyways, guys, I will see you on the next one. Take care.